Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. This video I'm going to cover my trading from yesterday, which was a really great day. I had a trade that netted like 4R, but on the day it was like only 3.2R. And then today, unfortunately, I gave back a lot of that gain. Kind of got chopped up a little bit and didn't really follow my plan, didn't have great execution. I had an okay reason to trade, but ultimately I should have trusted that feeling in the back of my mind and just not traded. Okay, so I'll start by, let me get my performance pulled up for this week. So this week, before today, it was a pretty good week. I was up $642.50. After fees, I was up $608.48. But I'm ending the week only up $440. Pre-fees $381.68 after fees. Still a green week. Okay, I'm happy with it. I rewarded myself by pulling out some money. I withdrew $50 at the end of last week after my really bad negative 4.5 hour day, just because I wanted to say, okay, overall, you're still doing good. You're still green. Let's reward yourself. Give yourself $50. This week, I withdrew 80 last night and 50 today. So in the past week, I've pulled out like $180, and I'm really proud of that. It may not be a lot of money, but to most people, but I'm proud of it because I am doing the right thing. I am being able to pull out a little bit of money, and in 6 months it may be $400. In 2 years it may be $1,000. And as long as I just keep getting incrementally better, 1% better each week is 52% better by the end of the year. And I'm in this for the long term, so I'm happy that I could withdraw a little bit of money. Stinks that I had a bad day to end the week, but I had a good day. I had a good week up until today. In fact, I'm curious. Let me just look at this data real quick. Okay, yeah, I had almost a 3R day Monday. Basically break even day Tuesday. I didn't really trade. Basically a 2R day Wednesday, a 3R day Thursday, yesterday, and then a minus 3R day today. So in total, 5R, not bad. I'll take it. And hey, if this today would have went my way, I would have had maybe 10R. So it's unfortunate, but it is what it is, and all we can do is learn from it, and that is why I make these recap videos, so I can hold myself accountable to an audience, and so I can actually review my trades and kind of show my thought process around it, so maybe people can learn and just helps me be better too. So let me show. Why is this not pulling up? That is so odd. I'm going to put this down. Okay. There we go. Trade-of-8 was not letting me pull this screenshot up. So this was the one and done trade I had yesterday. I tried to take a trade pre-market. I can show you that trade in a sec. I got stopped out. I went down. And then the first bar, it pushed back up. Really, confirmation, strong bar up. We're above the day's open. We're inside the prior day range, and the EMAs are bullish. So at this point, I'm thinking, all right, I should be long. This gap is looking like it's going to close. I'm gonna take this trade and make some money off of it, and I'm gonna not interfere. I ended up getting out of one contract early. Unfortunately, I got out early of this contract. I made $25. Why did I get out here? All the biases were hitting me. I saw that we were about to hit this EMA on the daily chart. On the hourly chart, I saw we were, back at this previous high level here. I was just making up reasons in my head to get out. We had just passed the 63 and the 9 moving average on the hourly. So I was making up reasons to get out. I was overcome by my biases, but I actually did let one of the 3 contracts go all the way to close the gap. So I exited out of the 3 too early, but I did let 2 of them go most of the way to where I wanted it to go, and I let one go all the way. Or I let one of them go most of the way, and I let one of them go all the way. Ideally, I would have maybe maybe like one good exit would be here at the 21 EMA once it catches up there. The other one I could have let the other 2 go all the way to the gap close, and maybe I could have let one even go a little bit past the gap close. But this was a great trade. On that trade, I made how many R's? I made 4.22 R, okay, 420 R, $316. But on the day, it was only 3.2 because I lost that pre-market trade. Let me show you that now. Where is that? No. And guys, I document this all in the Discord, so be sure to check out the Discord. Okay, yeah, here's the pre-market. It was pulling down, but then I got in. I thought that, hey, maybe this would bottom out here on 284, 285, 286. So I got long there with a stop loss below. It wanted to keep moving down against me, so I got stopped out. But then we had that really strong confirmation bar on bar 1, and I thought, hey, we can close this gap. So I got in. My initial take profit, and I had the stop loss instead of all the way below this bar. I just had it below the last pre-market bar, below the opening level, because that opening level is really strong for holding, and I didn't want to have my risk be an extra 5 points when this is already quite a bit of risk, 17 points of risk basically. Okay, so that's yesterday's price action. Stopped watching the market after that, but obviously it went up quite a bit. It closed the gap, went past the gap, and went to the recent highs. So yeah, really big move. I only captured till about here from 06 to 26, so I made like 20 points on the full gap close. That was like 30 points, or yeah, almost 30 points. So that was a really good trade. But I should have let more of them go all the way to the gap close. And maybe I should have let one even try and go all the way to this high. But woulda, coulda, shoulda. If ifs and buts were candies and nuts, as they say, it was overall a good trade. I'm not going to be too critical of myself. Still want to get better at holding all the way to completion, not letting emotion get in the way. But before that, before I worry about holding the trade, I have to make sure I'm only getting in on pocket aces, only my best trades, okay? There's no point in trying to hold for the whole move if you're not getting into a good trade. So what happened today? I slept in. I didn't open till about here, and I said, okay, I'm going to get long. Okay, we're consolidating. It's looking a little bit more bullish. We've had some previous confirmation bar breaks. I'm just going to get long, throw a stop loss under the low, underneath bar 2, and I'll target this low here, okay, 97. It was like a 30-point move to get me like halfway close this gap, and that's pretty good. It didn't go my way. I could tell that, okay, this is looking kind of choppy. I looked at my higher time frame indicators and saw we're actually pretty bearish, because these EMAs, after the first 1 hour bar here, the EMAs switched to be bearish. So I went from having 2 out of the 3 higher time frame confluence factors going my way, being above the opening level, and having the 1 hour EMAs, to now the 1 hour EMAs are against me. I did not like that, so I got out, and that was a good move to get out. And then I saw, okay, now we went from having 2 higher time frame variables being bullish to all 3 of them now being bearish. Okay, we're below the open, we're below the prior day low, and the hourly EMAs are bearish. So now at this point I start getting short. Okay, I go for the breakout of bar 8. Okay, I add a little bit as it comes up against me. I put my stop loss above, it's just above this opening level, and then I get stopped out and lose. And that trade cost me, it's like 17, 20, 20, 20. I actually have it right here. That trade cost me $111. Very unfortunate. Okay, we pull back. We're back near the top of this range area. We get this kind of hammer bar, bar 12. I think, okay, the EMAs, they've caught up. Okay, they've caught up a bit, where the 9 has caught up. This is a good place to get short. I'm going to target the low of this range. We're below the prior day low. The hourly is bearish. Let's get bearish here. So I did. And then I kind of got insecure about it. I said, okay, this isn't good because it's so rangy. It could still go up. So I got out of a couple. But then I thought, no, I'm being insecure. I need to stay with it. So I added in here with a stop loss up here. And then we get bar 16, and I had one stop loss above bar 13 and 14, another stop loss above bar 12. This one gets hit. It takes me out for half of my position. Try getting short again at the close of this bar with a stop loss above, and then we just get stopped out the rest of the way. So I made like $30 on a couple contracts, and I actually had a point to get out for $100 down here, which would have taken me to break even, but it ended up going against me. It didn't go back to the bottom of the range, and I ended up losing 73 on that one. So at this point I'm down 177. We get this big pullback. Okay, I see a hammer bar. I see that we're at the prior day low. I decide to get short. Okay, but then I realize we're above the open. We're not below the prior day low anymore, so that's no longer a short signal. I'm gonna get out right away. I got out. I lost $17. Funny enough, that trade actually would have worked. It actually did drop 20 points and go back to the day's opening level. So that trade actually would have taken me back to break even, or maybe even made me a little money. I think I entered with like 3 contracts. So I think that was a little bit too much risk. Yeah, that would have been like a 2R loss. So I just entered with too much size. I knew I was emotional. I got out, and I probably should have just entered with 1 contract and let it go down here, and I could have made like $100 back, and only had like a negative 1R day. So I know I was just making too many decisions. Even when I started this video, I saw that, look at the EMAs are bearish. We consolidated up high. We're breaking out of this 1 hour bar. Maybe I should get short. But the reality is we're way above the day's open. The EMAs on the 1 hour are pretty tight. Okay. And we're not below the prior day low. That's the big thing, is we're not below the prior day low. Now, if we get below the prior day low and we break below the prior day low and we come back and we consolidate at the prior day low, maybe then I will try for a short. There's only 40 minutes left in the trading day, so there's no way that's going to happen. I'm done for the day. Bad day to end the week. Last 2 Fridays, I am down like 7.6 R. Yeah, 7.6 R. But last Friday was really bad. Today was bad, but it wasn't like horrible. I had good reasons to get bearish here. I had good reasons to get bearish here. I had two of my higher time frame confluence factors. Why though? What could have kept me out of this trade? Let's look at the hourly. The hourly is the most important time frame, and I think I just kind of lost sight of it. I was focusing too much on what's going on at the 5 minute. I got to remind myself of my trading plan and realize, look, if we have this many wicks, it's choppy. Take a break. Take a 30-minute break, 15-minute break, come back with a fresh set of eyes. Also, we opened the day here, okay? Let's look left on the hourly. Last time we were here, it chopped for all day. Oh, this was Tuesday. This was the day I didn't do anything. It chopped all day. Wait, was this Tuesday? Yeah, this was Tuesday. This was the day I didn't do anything. It chopped all day, okay? And then it pushed up. So now we're back here, okay? It's looking really choppy for the first 30 minutes. It makes a bullish hammer bar up, okay? It's probably, the odds are, it might go back up, okay? And then by the time we were trying to go short right here on bar 14 and 15 and 16, this was already looking like a pretty bullish hammer bar for the second hourly bar. It just wasn't wise. Even though I had passed the higher time frame stress tests and I had confluence there and I had confluence on the 5 minute EMAs, it was inside chop. It was not a good place. So I should have been wiser. I should have been more restrained. I should have read this. I haven't read this in like a couple days, so I should be reading this every day and just have it with me whenever I trade and just check. But I didn't, and I lost money. And that's just how it goes. That's trading. Trading is very hard. It's never going to be easy. It's always going to be hard, and I'm always going to have days like this that test me, but hopefully I can keep learning from them. Last Friday was a negative 4 R day. Today was a negative 2, almost negative 3 R day. Maybe next Friday will only be negative 1 or negative 2 R. Or maybe next Friday will even be positive R. I'm still up on the week. I'm still proud and happy of that. I withdrew some money from my account, so that's awesome. It's a really confusing time. Look at all these wicks on the daily chart. On the hourly chart, we've been in a choppy consolidation zone. I should have known that, hey, we're probably going to return to the middle of this, but the hourly is the most important time frame. I need to not lose sight of that. Think about it more big picture, okay? Because the hourly, that's what I'm trading. A lot of my trading, it started to get better when I stopped seeing myself as a 5 minute time frame trader, but started seeing myself as an hourly time frame trader. And I just use the 5 minute to find good entries. And like I would call myself, I wouldn't say I'm a 5 minute trader or a 1 hour trader. Like the hour, they're both very important for my trading, but the hourly, that is where I need to get my ideas and my influence from. That's what needs to be my guiding force in determining my pocket aces. Is this a good trade or not? I am focused more on it. I am thinking more big picture. I'm still overall I'm proud of the direction I'm trending, but just need to get a little bit better, a little bit more disciplined. But I will, and I'm gonna keep growing and doing things right. That's enough about me, though. I want to hear about you. Let me know how you're doing in the comments. Let me know if you have any questions for me. If there's anything I can help with, if you have any advice for me. My favorite part of making these videos is the social interaction and kind of the online community. So look forward to engaging with you. Okay, that does it. Um, Good day. I think I said this at the start of the video. This is like my third take, so I don't know if I said it, but my Michigan State Spartans basketball team, they're playing tonight. So I don't think, I don't know, if you watch March Madness, if you like college basketball, let me know in the comments what team you have. If you don't, that's fine too. Yeah. All right. I don't know what else to say, so we'll just call it there. Thank you for watching. Have a great weekend, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Peace.